You've done the pujas. You've visited astrologers. You've followed the remedies, faithfully. And yet, Manglik Dosha still feels like it's standing between you and peace. Frustrating, isn't it? Here's a truth most people won't tell you: many traditional remedies don't work for everyone. Not because astrology is wrong, but because people are different. That's why today, we're exploring 5 unusual Manglik Dosha remedies, approaches rarely discussed, yet quietly transforming real lives. This goes beyond spiritual clichés. It blends ancient wisdom with modern understanding, and if you want deeper explanations, examples, and references, you'll find the detailed blog linked in the description below. Now, let's begin where most confusion starts.
Many people hear the term Manglik Dosha and immediately associate it with fear, marriage problems, and emotional instability. But what exactly is it? In Vedic astrology, Manglik Dosha occurs when the planet Mars is positioned in certain houses of a person's birth chart, especially the 1st, 4th, 7th, or 12th house. Mars represents energy, passion, aggression, and emotional intensity. When this fiery energy becomes unbalanced, it can influence relationships, communication, and emotional harmony. But here's the truth most people never hear. Mangalik dosha is not a curse. It's simply powerful energy that requires awareness, balance, and emotional maturity. Thousands of people perform rituals, visit astrologers, and follow traditional remedies for Manglik dosha. Yet many still continue facing emotional struggles and relationship conflicts. Why does this happen? Because most remedies focus only on surface level rituals instead of understanding the deeper energetic imbalance created by Mars. Every birth chart is unique. The influence of Mars changes depending on planetary combinations, emotional patterns, and karmic influences. That means a remedy that works perfectly for one person may not work at all for someone else. Real healing begins when we stop treating Mangalik dosha as fear-based superstition and start understanding it as an energetic imbalance that can be transformed consciously. One of the oldest and most unusual remedies for Mangalik dosha is the Kumbh Vivah ceremony. In this ritual, the Mangalik individual symbolically marries a sacred object such as a clay pot, tree, or silver idol before entering actual marriage. The belief behind this ancient practice is deeply symbolic. It is said that the intense first wave effects of Mars are spiritually absorbed and released through the ritual itself. Modern versions of Kumbh Vivah now combine mantra chanting, astrological timing, sacred yantras, and charitable offerings to strengthen its emotional and spiritual impact. For many people, this ceremony becomes more than just a ritual. It becomes a powerful emotional reset, helping them release fear, anxiety, and past emotional burdens connected to relationships. Gemstone therapy is one of the most misunderstood remedies in astrology. Many people believe simply wearing a gemstone will magically solve problems. But true gemstone healing is far more personalized. Different stones influence Mars energy in different ways. Red coral strengthens confidence and stabilizes aggressive emotional energy. Hezonite helps calm emotional instability and relationship tension. And yellow sapphire supports wisdom, clarity, and emotional maturity. But gemstones must be selected carefully according to a person's complete birth chart. The timing, metal, purification process, and method of wearing the gemstone all play an important role. When used correctly, gemstones don't suppress Mars energy. They help transform it into emotional strength and balance. In Vedic traditions, sound is considered energy. That's why mantra meditation is believed to directly influence emotional and spiritual balance. Specific mantras like Om Namah Shivaya and Om Angarkaya Namah are traditionally used to calm the intense effects of Mars. But the real power of mantra meditation lies in consistency. Even a few minutes of daily practice can slowly reduce emotional impulsiveness, anxiety, anger, and relationship conflicts. As the vibrations of the mantra repeat over time, the mind gradually becomes calmer and more centered. The fiery emotional energy associated with Manglik Dosha slowly transforms into clarity, patience, confidence, and inner peace. This is not about suppressing emotions. It's about learning how to channel powerful energy in a healthier direction. One of the most fascinating remedies connected to Mangalik Dosha comes from an ancient spiritual belief, balancing karma through nature. In Vedic philosophy, Mars represents heat, aggression, and fiery energy, and it is believed that connecting with earth and water elements can help restore emotional balance. Activities like planting trees, cleaning rivers, protecting animals, or participating in environmental service are thought to reduce emotional turbulence associated with Mars. This practice is sometimes called ecological karma balancing. Surprisingly, many people who regularly engage in nature based service report greater emotional peace, reduced relationship stress, and improved mental clarity. Perhaps healing doesn't always come through rituals alone. Sometimes, healing begins when we reconnect with nature itself. Sometimes, the effects of Manglik dosha are experienced not only emotionally, but energetically. That's why modern spiritual practices like chakra healing, pranayama breathing, and biofield balancing are becoming increasingly popular. Cooling breathing techniques like Shitali pranayama are believed to calm excessive Mars energy within the body. Chakra balancing practices help stabilize emotional reactions and inner restlessness. And biofield healing methods aim to transform chaotic emotional energy into calm awareness and confidence. These techniques do not remove Mars energy completely. Instead, they help redirect it. When practiced consistently, they may help reduce anger, impulsiveness, emotional stress, and relationship tension while creating greater inner peace and emotional stability. Perhaps the biggest misunderstanding about Manglik dosha is fear. Many people believe it guarantees failed relationships or emotional suffering. But astrology was never meant to create fear. Its true purpose is awareness. Mars energy can absolutely create emotional intensity and challenges. But when understood properly, the same energy can also create passion, courage, loyalty, ambition, and deep emotional strength. Some Mangalic relationships struggle, but many become incredibly strong through self awareness, communication, patience, and emotional maturity. Mangalik dosha is not a punishment. It's simply a reminder that powerful energy must be handled consciously, and when balance is achieved, even Mars can become a force of transformation, harmony, and growth.
A different way to see Manglik Dosha. Manglik Dosha, much like Sad Sati, carries unnecessary fear, especially around marriage. But in lived experience, it's not a curse. It's an energetic signal. Mars pushes hard. And when both partners learn awareness, timing, and emotional intelligence, that same push becomes balance. When one rises, the other grounds. When one reacts, the other pauses. Astrology was never meant to scare. It was meant to guide understanding. And harmony doesn't come from charts alone, but from how consciously we live the energies they reveal. If you want deeper explanations of these remedies, timing methods, and real-life applications, visit our blog, link in the description. If this video helped you see Manglik Dosha differently, like, share, subscribe for grounded astrology without fear. And remember, sometimes peace doesn't come from fighting the stars, but from learning how to move with them.